Hey, what is up, PokeMoshPitbeta? Thanks again to Wild Chase for letting me post here. And it's always a great honor to get onto the Moshpit Beta. Really fun place. Really like posting battles here. So you guys are making me feel really welcome here. So let's get on straight into the battle then. So I'm gonna lead out with my Kajundo or Main Channel, and he's gonna lead out with a Rosary. This is versus SkylerSilver, by the way, guys. The link will be in the description. So I'm just gonna give the fake out first turn, just to scout out how much damage it will do to see if this is a defensive Rosary that likes to set up. But I'm just going to turn straight out of here now, just on the off chance he wants to leave in his Rosary and give the Toxic Spikes or something. But he's going to switch into his Gliscor, predicting the U-turn, which is really good play on his part. So I'm going to get on out of there, and I'm going to go into my Keldeo or Kerudio. I didn't know this was like banned at the time. Well, I did, but people told me it wasn't, so I used it anyway. But you know, like, nobody really cares at this point, so it's fine. So he goes into my Lotic right here, predicting my Surf. But I actually go for the Sacred Sword. Now, I do carry Hidden Power Electric on this thing, but I didn't want to over-predict and go for the Hidden Power Electric just in case he stayed in with Gliscor, because that would have been a waste of a turn. But seeing as I am a Specs Kerudio, I was thinking that a Sacred Sword would still do a respectable amount of damage even to a Gliscor. And I was pretty sure that thing couldn't take me out in one hit anyway, so it's probably the best play I could have made at the point. So anyway, right here, there's quite a little bit of stalling going on, because this is a sleep talking Milotic. You know, uses the rest just to boost the Marvel scale ability, which means that his defenses is increased by 50% when he's got any type of status, and unfortunately for me, sleep is included in that, so that kind of sucks. So he's going to give the sleep talk right here, and he gets the Dragon Tail, which kind of sucks. I was thinking, you know, I could switch in my Rapution and set up on him, but I didn't know he was a sleep talker at the time. So it's going to Dragon Tail me out now, and I'm going to go into my Reuniclus. And I'm thinking this isn't too bad, but I'm thinking if I want to put any kind of a dent into this Milotic, I'm just going to have to take the chance and try and set up a Carmine. And luckily for me, he goes for the Scold, not the Dragon Tail. So now he has confirmed his moveset as Sleep, as Rest, Sleep Talk, Scold, and the Dragon Tail, which is really good because I know his moveset right now, so I know I don't have to fear anything. So I'm going to go for the Carmine, hoping that you won't hit the Dragon Tail, so that I can get off a Shadow Ball. And I do go for the Shadow Ball, and it really does nothing, so I'm like, please Dragon Tail me out, which he does, which is cool, you know, because I mean it's free switch kind of, because you know Dragon Tail really does hardly any damage. So it's going to hit me out into Heatran. Now I'm really hoping right here he's going to overpredict and just go for the Dragon Tail. So I'm going to stay in and go for the Earth Power just to scout if this is a specially defensive Milotic or not. And it turns out it is a specially defensive Milotic, which sucks, and he doesn't overpredict, and he does go for the Scold, which really sucks. But it doesn't matter, because I know Heatran can definitely take one Scold. I have nothing invested in HP or special defense, but I am pretty damn sure I can take it. Oh, I might have 4 EVs in HP, I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to switch on right out there into my Rapution, hoping to get the burn on it, because I am a Guts Rapution, or a Conkeldurr. And luckily for me, I do get the burn, so this is really good, because I'm running the Bulk Up, Mock Punch, Drain Punch, and Payback, you know, the typical Conkeldurr set. Just thought I'd chuck it in there. I haven't really used it in many battles, so I figured I'd just get that out there. While all this lefty stuff was going on, just pay attention to the template, guys. I hope you guys like that. It's something new I'm doing on my channel, so you know, just check that out. Feel free to leave a comment on that. So right here, I'm just going to give the Drain Punch, because, you know, why not? It's because this burn is really feeding off my HP, and if I give the Drain Punch, then I'm going to be able to get some HP back from that while taking HP off of him, so it seemed like the best play at the time, and I still think it was, you know, because I'm just bringing this down to lower and lower HP. But I am afraid he's going to Dragon Tail me out of there, but there's nothing I can really do, so I'm just trying to get in a few cheeky hits before he does Dragon Tail me out of there. So yeah, unfortunately that doesn't happen, and he's just going to go for the Rest, and the Rest was kind of annoying because, you know, you could have just Dragon Tailed me out of there, and you probably could have walled my team with this thing. So I'm not sure why he didn't just Dragon Tail me out earlier, but, you know. So he's going to be asleep now, which means his Marvel Scale is going to be activated, and he is going to get that 50% defense raise, which really sucks, because obviously I'm a physical attacker. So he's going to switch out now and go into his Gliscor, as I go for the Drain Punch, which is good play, because, you know, I really can't touch this Gliscor at all. The only thing I've got to touch it is Payback, and even that won't do anything. But I'm thinking, you know, I'm careful nature, I do believe. So I don't have any EVs in defense or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure I'm max attack, you know, bar the nature. I have a burn and I have a bulk up. bulk up. So I'm pretty sure that a payback is going to do a respectable amount of damage. I mean, I'm guessing it probably won't do over half. But anyway, I'll predict the protect right here and just go for the bulk up. Just because I kind of need to get that up. Because, you know, if I want any chance of taking down this Gliscor, I'm going to need something like that. Because, you know, Gliscor's defenses, even at average with like no investment, is pretty damn impressive. So I really don't have anything for this. I mean, the only shot I've got at taking this thing out is Hidden Power Ice on my Heatran, which I'm going to switch in later on in the battle. So I'll give it the payback right there. Just hoping to God it will do more than half. And it does just over half, actually, from what I can see here in Vegas. So which is really nice. So I'm probably just going to stay in and go for the 2-hit KO. Now what I should have done here is I should have realised he was trying to stall me for burn damage, so I should have gone for the bulk up right here, because, you know, the protect was kind of an obvious play. So I'm not really sure as to why I didn't really go for it. I mean, that was pretty stupid on my part, but anyway, that's going to happen. He's going to protect. I'm not going to be able to get off my second payback, and Poison Heal is going to bring him up to the point where payback is no longer going to be a 2-hit KO, which kind of sucks. That, and he's going to outspeed me. So I believe right here he's just going to switch on out, and he's going to go into his Milotic, knowing that I'm not going to go for the Drain Punch right here. Pretty good play on his part, again, because, you know, I'm kind of screwed at the moment. Had I gone for Drain Punch on Gliscor, it wouldn't have done anything, really. So, you know, he was right to assume that I was going to go for the payback, which I do. So, this kind of sucks for Rapution right now. So, Burn is doing more damage than Leftovers can recover, which kind of sucks. You know, it shows me I'm at a real disadvantage. And Milotic has the Marvel Scale ability boosted, like I've said, which means, you know, defenses 50% raised. And Conkeldurr's just really not going to be able to do anything to it right now. I mean, I can just go for the Drain Punch just to scare out how much damage it'll do, but he's going to be able to get off a Dragon Tail and Dragon Tail me out into Gliscor. Now, this is a really bad matchup for me, because obviously I'm weak to water type moves. You can Dragon Tail me out there because I'm going to have, like, no damage. So that made absolutely no sense. I'm going to take no damage because of, you know, just Gliscor's massive defenses. And I get my Toxic Orb here, which is really cool. You know, I just get that activated, which is kind of cool because, you know, it didn't really cost me anything. I kind of got a free switch into it anyways, it's fine. So now I go into my Carudio, and I'm thinking HP, Electric, Specs, you know, max special attack. I believe I'm timid though. I was pretty sure it could take it out, but I'm guessing seeing as this thing has the rest combination with the Marvel Scale, it's going to be 252 HP, 252 special defense EV placements. So it's not going to take it out, unfortunately. I am going to take a Dragon Tail to the face, but it roars me out into Kajundo. Not roars me, Dragon Tails me out into Kajundo. And right here, I predicting the switch into Gliscor for the fake out, so I'm just going to go for the high jump kick, knowing that the fighting gem only happens once and I really need to get some damage on this Gliscor. So I'm hoping a high jump kick with the fighting gem stab is going to do a lot of damage, and it does do an insane amount of damage to a Gliscor, which I'm really happy with. But I know if I want to take this thing out, I'm definitely going to have to go into my Heatran to go for the Hidden Power Ice. Now, the problem is I don't want to switch into Heatran because obviously I do not want to be taking a Stab Earthquake from a Gliscor, because I'm pretty sure that would OHKO me. So I'm going to have to tread around eggshells right here. So I'm just going to U-turn out of there because, you know, he's got Poison Heal, and it's better than just switching out because that will reduce the amount of Poison Heal that he gets, and I'm not Life Orb, so I don't care about any damage like that. So I am going to switch out now into my Gliscor. I'm not really sure why, because I really can't do anything right here. Yeah, and he reveals right here that he has the Ice Fang. And I'm like, wow, bad switching for me. So anyway, right here, I'm just going to predict him to go for another Ice Fang, I do believe. So I'm going to want to get rid of my Gliscor and go into Feed Me. And my two options here were Heatran, Hidden Power Ice, but I didn't really want to risk the Stab Earthquake. Or I could have gone into Carudio, which I know will outspeed any day of the week. I am Specs, and of course I do have that lovely Stab Surf, which I'm going to be able to hit it really hard with. And now that's easily going to be able to take out any Gliscor. So I'm going to be able to take that thing down right there. And Carudio's looking in a really good position right now because there's nothing else on his team that's resilient. And he brings in Infernape right now, and I know from running my own that Jolly Banded Infernape is 346 max speed, and so is my Carudio at Timid Nature. So thank God I win the speed tie right here, and that's really good because obviously now my Carudio is free to Rape Face. I do actually have to switch out right here though, because, you know, I really don't want my Carudio going down to like something stupid like a Leaf Storm. So I'm going to switch in Heatran because, you know, it does resist everything this thing's got. But it actually goes for the Sleep Hider, which is fine. You know, I don't mind using Heatran for a bit of sleep fodder. That's no problem to me. Kind of sucks though, because you know I could have taken that thing out with the hidden power ice, or the what am I running on that thing, or the fire type move, whatever it may be. So I just go into Gliscor right now just to go for the X Scissor. That's what I remember now. So yeah, go for the X Scissor right here. It really does do a pitiful amount of damage. I mean, it's not really pitiful, but you know, I was thinking it would have done a lot more than that. But it is what it is. I mean, it does a respectable amount. It is easily going to be a 2-hit KO from there, which, you know, I'm pretty happy with, because to be honest, the longer I stay in, he's just going to set up. I am going to get more HP back from my Toxic Orb, which is just absolutely fine. You know, I got no complaints right there. So all of this good stuff is going to go down. Going to hit him with another X Scissor, and that is going to be knockout for the Roserade. Roserades are pretty common in 5th gen, I just noticed that. So are the Tech Looms. I'm seeing a lot of those. So he goes into a Zangoose right now, and when I saw this thing's name, I'm not gonna lie, I shit my pants. I thought Scizor was actually coming in, and you know, Gliscor can't touch a Scizor at all, not mine anyway, with my set. So yeah, he's gonna be able to OHKO me right there with that move, which I forget, Retaliate, with a critical hit. And I was like, you know, it's a bit hex, so it doesn't matter, it's gonna happen. So I would like to say that I had 5 other pokes to take it. So I go into my Kajundo or Main Channel right now, and I don't go for the fake out, I just go straight for the high jump kick, and that's going to be able to OHKO that Zangoose right there, going to be able to take that out, really nice. Main Channel is actually a really good poke to have on your team. It's kind of like the 5th gen version of Ambipalm, I guess, just a little bit better. So the opponent's going to go into a Scrafty right now, and again, I'm just going to go for this high jump kick, and to my surprise, it actually takes it out in 1 hit as well, so that was awesome. And his last poke right here is going to be the Milotic, and I'm going to be able to take that out with a high jump kick. So a big thanks to Wild Chase for letting me post up on the Pokemoshpit Beta again. Big thanks to you guys who are leaving the like ratings and everything. Feel free to come check me out. My link will be in the description, and don't forget to support the Moshpit Beta. Cheers guys, see you next time. TKF here. Toosh.